Hi everyone, here is a short video on how to put ShareFile Sync onto some of the Simian computers. Currently I have it installed on KRCN and KCRN. It's ready to go. The file name of course is WXCOL, and that will play out there, but you'll have to import it into the log. So what we have to do, every computer has to have ShareFile on it. And in addition to having ShareFile on it, it has to have the ShareFile Sync file also there, and we also have to place that into SoundHound. So let's get started here and see if we can do this. Unfortunately, I'm not real pleased with the quality of the video. Audio always sounds good, but the video for some reason isn't as great as I would like it to be. So here we are, and we're in the KRCN computer, and what we're going to, and we're bringing up the share file. So we're going to go to the main screen of ShareFile, which I put on the front of on the desktop there. I'm going to open that up. Of course, you know how to log into ShareFile. So I apologize I haven't been able to make this move as quickly as I would like it to, but I got rid of a whole lot of other stuff I had in there. So this is the very first thing that you have to do, is make sure that ShareFile and ShareFile Sync, both of those programs are on the computer. And the way you get to that is you go up here in the right-hand corner where it says App, bring that up, scroll down to where you see it says, should say Sync, right? And you want to download, download that. The ShareFile, of course, was already on this computer, so now we have to put Sync on it. And I put it in the Documents folder, and you're going to need to remember where it lives. So it's going to be in the Documents folder. Okay, here we go. Now we told it to download into the Documents folder, and there it is, down there on the bottom. Now click on that. Now you'll have to set it up. So you'll have to sync it, get it set up, follow the instructions as to how to set it up, and you can see it's setting itself up now. It's running there. This is a little slow because I'm running it. This one, the internet's not terribly fast at KRCN, but it is actually doing something, believe it or not. There we go. Okay. Say that's okay. Yes, you have to click on that it's okay. There we go. Got a little bit more to do. Here we go. Once again, remember that it is in the Documents folder, because you're going to need to know that in order to get it into SoundHound. Now, down here at the bottom, we have to click on and find the sync, the S for ShareFile. Bring that up. And it says it's syncing, and when I brought it up the first time there, it was syncing. It says it's not configured. It needs to be configured, of course. So now we have to go in and configure it, and you right-click on that and bring this configuration menu up. Once again, you'll have to log into this. Same the login information and password as you used before to log into the sync. And once it's set up, you won't have to do this anymore, but you do have to log into it. And the login has gotten a little complicated, as you know. In the past 30 days, they've run into some security issues, and so they've made you go through a couple of extra steps. But once this is done, it will stay there. You don't have to go back and do it once you have it set up. Alrighty. Now you're going to scroll down. In this particular case, now everyone might be a little different, but this is in the C drive, and then you're going to scroll down to Documents, and you're going to have to make a folder for this sync file. You're going to have to give it a name. Give it a short name. I call it, I think I called it WXSYNC, if I'm not mistaken. But I scrolled down to Documents, then we put it in there. So if you look down here, you'll see it says Share File. Come on, Ron, get it together. It's coming. Let's do this again. Obviously, I'm doing a voiceover. I'm not narrating as I'm going, so. Now we're making a folder here. Here's where we make this folder in the Documents. And it's I think I call it WX Sync, if I'm not mistaken. Build that folder, and then that's where that's going to live. Now the next thing we'll have to do is go to SoundHound and get that folder in SoundHound. Well, we're going to configure it first. So you're going to go in here and configure it. Scroll down to where it says the file that you want, the file that he's placing the weather in. You go to your weather folder and then scroll down to where you need this in your weather folder. But the weather folder is what you need. And then click through here, click again, and click again, and click again. You click at that bottom one saying yes. And click again. Now it should be set up. Let's go back down here and see what we got. Now we're going to right click on there, and it should be syncing. It says 1% is synced. There, it's coming. It's syncing those files that we put in there, and eventually everything that you put in that file will show up there. And by the way, I strongly suggest you make these WAV files and not MP3 files. It's working okay as MP3 files, but if you start putting anything long in there, you may have some problems. So it would be much happier if it were a WAV file. Okay, now we're back at the main screen, and so I had an issue that I couldn't get into SoundHound. When I went down to the bottom window, I couldn't find the binoculars. That means you need to turn SoundHound off, turn it back on again, relaunch it, and it will be there. I had to wait until that program was finished at the top of the 10 o'clock hour. Now I'm going to go back down to SoundHound. Click on there. Go down to where the sync is. And the weather. Okay, now if you look at the bottom line there, you'll see that that's where it is. Now I'm refreshing SoundHound right now, so I clicked refresh so that it's going to put everything that's in that folder in. Now we're going to go back to the Simian, go to the event builder, and I'm going to go down to the event builder. I want to bring up, there it is, bring up that folder, and there is your audio, and that's where it's supposed to be. Blue also indicates, by the way, that that's an MP3, and yellow indicates it's a WAV file. So that should be about it. You should have everything you need in order to be able to put the weather onto those two stations, and I have left the Pueblo station for you to do yourself. If you run into any problems, let me know, or if you'd like me to walk you through it as you do it, I'll be happy to do so. Unfortunately, it seems like we can't get both of us into the computer at the same time from a distance, but if you have a serious problem, we'll work it out somehow. Give me a call If you need any more help, Ron Crider, 772-913-2209. Have a great day. Thanks for watching the video.